What's up? It's your boy Dick. We're back in here. Flak is getting gutted. He's getting smacked around. And when I reset and set up my whole skill tree, I was putting in fadeaway, and the game actually crashed, and it reset my skill tree again after that. So they don't want us to play this character. They just let me know, especially they don't want me to play this character. Right now, your options of different like ways to play are, of course, are crit flak, rack flak, and then there's the Gamma Burst flak. The Gamma Burst flak is only going to work out really, really well if you have a good Gamma Burst gun. So that is completely gear dependent. Otherwise, it doesn't really do too much because you'll be going down this tree here. This gives you a little bit of damage to your pet, not enough to really be relevant. This will boost up your damage an okay amount. This is not bad. This right here is completely irrelevant because your pet does no damage at all anyway. So you getting 50% more pet damage is nothing. It's literally nothing. And then this right here, the 20% max HP, this is cool, but Moe's Grenade can work out better. This is okay at best. So you'd be going down this tree somewhere, somehow. So Barbaric Yop, that actually doubled up the amount of damage that this gets. So you'd be able to get like 30% gun damage out of something like this if you have this maxed out. So it's a concept to play around with. If you have a really good Gamma Burst gun, throughout the whole time I've been playing Flak, I haven't found one really good Gamma Burst gun. I mean, something like if you get a Lucian's Call Gamma Burst gun, that would be amazing. Some of the SMGs are relatively good, but I don't have one that is good enough for me to play Gamma Burst Flak over the crit variant of Flak or even the rack attack variant of Flak. I don't have one right now. It comes down to luck, and I'll see if I can farm up a little bit today and see if I can find something and put together a Gamma Burst setup for you guys. All right, this is still the same skill tree for this. So Leave No Trace got it. At this point, with the Luda, which is probably one of the better guns in the game right now, this thing is actually going to give you one ammo back. Before the whole magazine is gone, it's going to give you one shot back. So this is basically pointless inside of that. And then this right here is bad as well. You're not going to see this at all inside of Graveward. As well as this is just okay as you're running through the game. You're not really going to notice it that much because the reload speed on homie's items are not bad. So it's like his main weapons are not that bad, like not bad enough to actually see the value in this. So we'll just put the 2 points into that. The rest of the stuff is still the same. We have the 1 point left over. If you guys do not have the legendary class mod that gives you the most dangerous game, you can put the point to the most dangerous game. So of course we went down to this tree. You need the sustain and you need the durability as Flak because he doesn't have anything to like boost that up. He doesn't have massive shields. If you go into somewhat massive shields, he gets smacked. He does no damage. He does no damage, and he still gets smacked up anyway because you don't have a way of sustaining those big shields like Moe's does. You don't have the damage reduction of Amara, so it's pretty bad. It is just pretty rough. So you want things that are going to keep you alive longer. And things that are going to keep your pet alive longer, so that way you can synergize with his kit, like the Hidden Machine, the Fast and the Furious, so that way you stay above the 50% HP. Like, you need these type of things. And this extra skill point, personally, I'm probably going to end up putting into Rage and Recover. I'm playing around with it a little bit. It's not super important right now, that 1 point. This is going to give you fadeaway duration as well as some extra gun damage. And that's basically the setup. All right, so I have a couple different videos on the side. So the first one that you're going to see is the Luda fighting the Graveward. So the Luda cannot melt the Graveward anymore because you're not getting enough ammo back in order to chain and mow them down. Speed loading Hellwalker isn't going to work out as well, but it's still okay. Just as a gun in general, it doesn't allow you to chain shoot anymore because we're leaving no trace of that inside of our builds anymore. It's gone. So speed loading Hellwalker is okay. Luda, you're not really going to use that anymore, inside of fadeaway at least. And in order to kill the Graveward at a good pace, at this point, you actually end up using a bug. So for the bug, you want to go ahead and use a slow-moving projectile, something like the Scourge launcher, and then switch to something with a high crit rate like your Unforgiven pistol or even a monocle zoomed in. Like, I don't like putting bugs inside the builds or building the character around a bug because it's something that's probably going to end up getting fixed. But for Graveward farming, the only thing that's going to allow us to kill this boss at a good enough speed right now, maybe we get like a really good Lucian's Call inside of a Gamma Burst setup. You can probably do it pretty well with a Gamma Burst setup with a really good item. But for the crit variant of the setup, which most people have right now, you're probably going to end up, you probably want to use the bug so that way you can go ahead and farm the boss at a decent pace. Like being reduced to having to use a bug at this point to kill Graveward, we're actually Zane. We actually do the exact same thing as Zane. We can't kill him with our normal kit now. Wait, that's basically, I just wanted to do like a kind of a quick update. I'll be playing around with some build concepts and see if I can get a Rack Attack and a Gamma Burst setup going really, really well. I have some anointed gear for Gamma Burst and I have some anointed gear for Rack Attack. Rack Attack is way less dependent on anointed gear, but we'll see what we can get popping with those two. Didn't want this video to be too long. They're smacking up Flak pretty bad though. And that's basically it. I'm outie.